everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've read the title, then you know today I'm talking about how you can really protect yourself and protect your energy as an empath. So let's get right into this video. Recently, a friend of mine really asked me how she can protect herself because she thinks that she is an empath and she really wants to be able to protect herself from getting drained and all this negative energy that she's been feeling, and she says she's been feeling very overwhelmed. So I thought of the idea to make this video because it took me years to figure out how I can really protect myself from outside forces, understand what emotions are mine, and really not be able to get drained by outside forces unless I wanted to and unless I chose that. I would like to really start by saying being an empath is a gift. This really is something special to be able to feel for someone and somebody be able to know that you're a safe space to talk to and vent to, someone genuine to be around. But it's very, very exhausting for the person that is feeling all of these other person's emotions, especially if you're just out in public and you don't know how to really guard yourself from getting infiltrated by just negative leeches that want to latch on to your positive energy. So you really want to know which emotions are yours. Like, what do you feel? Do you know how your emotions feel? Because everybody's emotions and the root of their emotions are different. Like, someone's nature might be to get angry and feel a lot of rage, but your natural emotions is to really be calm and think logically about things. So if you start to notice little differences about someone else's emotions or someone else's energy infiltrating yours, you have to really understand what emotions are yours. It's really good to start with like meditation, because that's a place where you can check in with yourself. That's a place where you can tune in with yourself and know who you are, what you feel, what your natural state is. Because once you master that and you're able to tune in with yourself and really reflect, you'll be able to differentiate from your emotions from someone else's. I know how my emotions feel versus, let's say, when somebody gets really agitated at work or they're very frustrated or very irritated. I can tell when someone's emotions aren't mine because I'm generally a calm person at first. So I don't usually start by getting super angry. So when I see that that's the emotion I'm starting to feel in rage, and especially if nothing has even happened to me to feel any of that, I know that that's not mine, and this is a moment to really take a step back and surrender to my breath. And that brings me to my next thing, which is if you feel moments in your life, whether you're home or out at work or just on the bus, anytime you're out and not in a space or element where you're just alone, it's really nice to surrender to your breath. Energy is very overwhelming sometimes. So sometimes you just have to be able to calm all of that around you. And you can do that by just really taking a deep breath in and out. That's why things like meditation and yoga are so nice, because it gives you and brings you to a place of stillness and mindfulness. So when you're able to just take a deep breath, like back to earth, it grounds you in a sense, and that really helps to understand that that is outside energy that's bothering you. That's somebody else's energy that is infiltrating you. And another good way when you're doing this and just like in the in-between stages of really understanding your emotions, it's nice to visualize something that protects you. Like, what gives you protection? What is your safe space? Think of like a safe space that you have, like, or even someone that keeps you safe, a memory that makes you feel really calm and really peaceful. Just think of it as you really building up walls, building up layers, having some type of security system, secret security around you, protecting you, guarding you. And all of this will help you visualize your protection and essentially keep out all of those unwanted energies and entities that's really like messing up all of your juju. We don't want that. So you want to learn how to just protect yourself while you're understanding what is yours. Another way is to say a mantra to yourself or some affirmations to yourself every day before you leave the house or before you interact with people in general. Just saying these affirmations or these mantras to really, again, it's a piggyback off of your wall that you just built. It's just adding another layer of protection to really get you in the positive mindset to hoard out anything that is trying to latch onto your energy. So I used to say, I think when I was first figuring this out, like, what's mine is mine and what's theirs is theirs. And I would say it over and over again until I no longer felt what was really taking me over or what was really draining me. I've been at work where literally it's always at work, but I've been at work or I've been on the train and people are really agitated or someone just went through something really emotional. I used to work at a job where you had to stand outside and like get people to sign petitions and stuff. Don't ask, let's not judge. People used to literally come up to me all the time telling me their life stories, giving me their lowdown. I wouldn't even approach them. They would approach me because they just saw something in me, I guess, where they felt like they could pour their whole heart out to me. And yes, that's great, but you can't let that hold on to you. Sometimes I would, like, it would just be eating me alive. Like, even just being able to feel the pain of homeless people just used to eat me alive. I used to start crying. But once I figured out a way to be able to hear their stories while still protecting my energy by just saying what's mine is mine, what's theirs is theirs, what's mine is mine, what's theirs is theirs, what's mine is mine, and what's theirs is theirs. It was usually like 3 or 4 times and I would be good to go. You just have to figure out what works for you. Or if you even don't want to say it out loud because you feel like you sound silly, maybe write it down and just read it to yourself over and over again while you're feeling that. Or just say it in your mind. Anything that'll help you really cope with that fact and set up that extra layer of protection so that you can be protected, obviously. The next thing is really cleansing your energy. Sometimes some energy you can't just block out, so you have to really make sure to maybe do some like daily smudging. If you don't know what smudging is, I have a video and I can link it right here, or is it right here? It's one of those. What is smudging, how to smudge, what to use, some alternatives that you can use as well. Really cleansing your energy. The classic one is like some sage that I have right here that I use often. Now you need to order some more because this is my last one, but I also have like some Palo Santo. Wow, this is also my last one. We have been locked in the house for a while. These are really the standard ones that you can use. This one is to like promote more positive energy in your body, and this really is to just rid all energy out of your body or like a space. So it's just really important to maybe just cleanse yourself sometimes, just to get rid of the excess energy that's like hanging on to your body. Maybe set some intentions as well. That's really a good way to rid the stuff out of your body. Like, make the intention not to let anything attach to your body and really cleanse that energy out from around you. Another good one is to like do spiritual baths or ritual baths, maybe some milk baths as well. Those really help. Like, I don't know if it's like to wash, I think that's the right way. It's to like wash away all of the negative energy. You can put enchanted with herbs, some crystals, some oils. You can really mix it up and do whatever you like and figure out once again what's best for you, because there's not just one way on how to do it, but it's like playing with different ways to see what works for you. You can also carry some protection as well. You saw like in the middle of the video, I put on this necklace because I realized I didn't have it on. I think it's called a bloodstone. Don't quote me because I don't remember the exact name of it, but I think it's a bloodstone. When I was in the store one day, I really just gravitated towards it because I thought it was really pretty, because like in the light it sprinkles and shines and it's really pretty. But I later on figured out that it has a lot of healing properties. It helps purify and detox the body, which is really cool. And then it also helps like ground negative energy and really cleanse the body as well. So this goes back into like the daily cleansing. It also just helps to sometimes carry protection. It's good to like have bags like this. You can have like spell bags, charms. You can maybe put some crystals in here, like get some like get some like clear quartz, or I have some black obsidian in here, and whatever combination of crystals that help you and protect your energy and what you naturally gravitate towards. So I don't use a lot of crystals. I do not have a lot of crystals, but I gravitate towards the same 5 to 6 crystals because, again, we are empaths and I just don't like all of that energy overwhelming me. And crystals have a very strong energy and a very strong vibration. If you get a lot in your house, you start to feel a lot of vibrations, and for me, it's very overwhelming. So, but it does help when I carry this out because it really grounds me and really protects my energy and gives me, once again, just another layer of protection, because I really just don't like other energies attaching to mine because it's just very, once again, overwhelming. And really, if this pandemic has taught us anything, is keeping your distance is really key. Social distancing is key, really, to protecting yourself and protecting your energy. Once you start to feel something super crazy or super draining or super overwhelming, all my lights in the background, but once you see and feel all of that, move away from the source. Whatever the source is that you feel it, because you can feel a central energy source, where it's coming from and what's sucking you dry. Once you feel that, move away from them. Like, just slide on away so that you can just renew your energy and they can't latch onto you, because the closer you are, the easier it is. The easier it is. So you just want to make sure to always keep your distance. And when keeping your distance, also set healthy boundaries and limits for yourself. Know what you can take. Don't, like, I know it's nice to help our friends and help our family and things like that, but we also have to realize that we have to set healthy boundaries for ourselves as well. If you don't feel it and you can't really hear them venting right now, it's okay to say, can I please talk to you about this later? I'm so sorry that this happened and I really want to help, but I'm going through something right now, or I just don't have it in me right now. Can we please revisit this later? And if they're a good enough friend, they should really understand that. And if they don't, that's really another issue. But you have to know what's enough and when is enough for you. And really, with that being said, you really have to prioritize yourself over everyone and everything else. Not necessarily like your family and things like that, maybe even them sometimes. You have to really know when it is important to pay attention to you, because that's really the only time you're going to know that your energy is protected. You're gonna understand what you want. You're gonna understand what you need. You're gonna understand yourself better. And when you understand yourself better, it's a lot easier to give to other people. If your cup is overflowing, if you are filled with abundance, you have plenty to give to other people. If you're not, what are you giving them? You can't give them stuff that you do not have. And this is a lesson I really had to learn myself, honestly. And I had to learn it through failed friendships, through failed relationships, through failed family ties. It's a lot of things that I learned that I just can't really do if I don't have it in me to do. I can't give you stuff I can't have. I can't give you money I don't have. And that's just the fact of the matter. I can't give you energy I don't have. And if my cup is not overflowing, I can't flow into you. I cannot pour into you. So once you pour into yourself, then you'll really be able to help people. And that's okay to prioritize yourself. That's not selfish. Now, that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that you found this somewhat helpful. And I gave you some insight on what you can really do to protect your energy and protect yourself as an empath, or just as a normal person or a sensitive person. It's just really good to just protect yourself from outside energies. Now, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below some other questions you might have or your experiences with energies, and just let me know what's going on with you guys. And don't forget to subscribe down below and turn on your bell icon to get notified every time I upload. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.